Bonjour, Neil. Thank you
Hi.
for joining us today.
Thank you.
So how do you view overall our Q2 results?
I think we're really pleased with the overall results in Q2. In particular, I think the backlog, which now exceeds 15 billion, and that really represents the amount of time and effort the business is putting into business development, risk management, business development, and building the backlog.
What are the financial highlights of the Q2 results?
Well, I think most of them are very much in line with our expectations, and they're good. So our adjusted EPS, it's 65 cents, is roughly 10% above market expectation, which is good. The EBITDA, adjusted EBITDA for the quarter was double what it was last year, which shows the progression that we're making within all of that. The margin increased to a really healthy 7.7%, again, which is really good. And we've had a number of other things. So we've had capital transferring MUC into the infra fund, which is now the fifth asset to go in there. So, I mean, overall, just the metrics are really good. I'm really pleased with it.
So with those results, what's happening to our guidance?
Well, our guidance is just being maintained. We've had a really good first half of the year. And again, as I said, you know, the order backlog is a critical piece in terms of giving us confidence that we're really on track to deliver against our guidance, both in terms of the E&C guidance and the overall company guidance. So we're on track for that.
I see also in the results that we have a special charge for the settlement of the 2012 class action.
Again, that's another fantastic achievement, I think, for the business, because that's really just another large piece of putting some of the difficulties that we had in the past. So it's still subject to court approval, but basically this was a class action from two provinces from 2012, and effectively we settled that for a net charge of 88 million in May, and we've included that within the financials of Q2. So it's a great achievement, a really good achievement.
So which contracts stood out in Q2?
We won important contracts really in all of our sectors. There was the front-end engineering design project with OPG in Canada. We were reselected for a 7th consecutive term as the general engineering consultant for Florida's Turnpike Enterprise in the US. And we finalised our contract for the REM, Light Rail Transit Project here in Montreal. We secured an agreement with Milestone Potash for a mining project in Saskatchewan here in Canada. And we were awarded a fuel channel and feeder replacement contract for Bruce Power in Ontario, again here in Canada. And then there was the Wazir gas plant installation contract with Saudi Aramco in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
How do you feel about our financial position heading to Q3?
Well, again, as I said earlier, I think the backlog indicator plus the business development pipeline is looking really good, and it's looking really good across all of our sectors in terms of master services, contracts. The oil and gas group won the Al Zour refinery contract in Kuwait, and we also won the Maiden contract within Clean Power in the Middle East. But that whole piece around master services contracts, building that backlog, is a hugely important part in making sure that we deliver in the second half of the year.
Thank you.